Cancer Lifeline services are available to patients, survivors, caregivers, family, friends, co-workers. We really cast the net broadly to really anyone who's affected by cancer in any way.
We have over 14 different support groups for specific cancers, for general cancers, and for those caregivers who are really the soldiers in this, who really keep things going for all of us.
People who go to support groups, many of them will say that it's been probably one of the most important parts of their lives during their cancer treatment and after. There's actually a lot of research showing that normalizing is the psychological term, normalizing people's experience does a lot to help them cope better. And what that means is realizing that they're not the only person that this is happening to, and that they're not exhausted and arguing with every member of their family and incredibly anxious and very fearful that they're going to have a recurrence and not able to work, that it's not just them and that there's not necessarily something wrong with them, that that's a really common experience. And support groups are real important for that.
Because we offer such a safe place where people can say what they want to say, not say what they want to say, there's basic respect for the individual, that people realize that it is important to have somewhere to go, someplace to talk.
Cancer Lifeline is unique in that we actually set up lots of our support groups and our other systems to both serve the patient and the caregiver. So in fact, when we have a support group, we have a joint patient and caregiver meeting for, say, the first half of the support group session. And then we have two facilitators who split up the group into a patient group and a caregiver group for the second half. So caregivers get to have their own group where they can speak their own versions of kind of scary truths.
They're also a really good source of information. For instance, I probably go every other month or so to a breast cancer support group, and I always learn the latest, of treatment and the latest of this and that from them because someone's on top of it. And then, I go to my doctor and I'm like, what about this and what about that? And it just helps me sort of be on top of what's going on out there.
We also are sort of an organization without walls, if you will, in that we're now in several hospitals, basically bringing our services into the hospital so that we're able to be accessible to people when they're first diagnosed and are actually going through treatment, in addition to, working with people around survivorship issues, however many years down the road, after their actual cancer diagnosis. And I think that makes us very special as well.